Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Mayor Buds.
Aye. Consent calendar items 2 through 7.
So moved.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Mayor Buds.
Aye. DR1.
Staff report recommending that the mayor and council members adopt a resolution amending the fiscal year 2023 through 2024 capital improvement program budget to appropriate $8,661,611.23 in funding for agreement number 23-046 with Fiera Coastal Construction Company for the Los Angeles World Airport's Intelligent Transportation System project.
Move adopt.
Second.
Move adoption and the second by Morales.
Call for
Yes.
Call for the question. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Mayor Buds.
Aye. DR2.
Staff report recommending that the mayor and council members approve the Public Works Director encroachment permit for the proposed apartment building at 939 West Manchester Boulevard, Inglewood, California.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Mayor Buds.
Aye. A1.
Thank you, Mayor. No oral reports from the city attorney's office.
Thank you. CM1.
Thank you, Mayor. No oral reports from the city manager's office.
Thank you, sir. CC1.
Really quickly, Mayor, just wanted to congratulate Councilwoman Gray on her town hall meeting last night. It was well attended, and to see our Congresswoman out to speak with everyone was really nice. So it was a pleasure to be with everyone last night. And then lastly, Mayor, today is my deputy's birthday, so I want to wish Angela Allen a happy
Angela.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Angela.
birthday, Angela.
Thank you, Mayor. That concludes my remarks.
All right. So we're at CC2.
Monthly Treasurer's Report for the month ending February 29, 2024.
Receive and file. The successor agency is in session, CSA2 and CSA2.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on January 23rd, 2024.
Approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Successor agency members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. CSA3.
Monthly Treasury Report for the month ending February 29, 2024.
Receive and file. The Housing Authority is in session, H2.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on January 23rd, 2024.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Housing Authority members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. H3.
Monthly Treasury Report for the month ending February 29, 2024.
Will receive and file. Adjourn the Housing Authority. The Parking Authority is in session, P1.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on January 23rd, 2024.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Parking Authority members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. Adjourn the Parking Authority. The JPA is in session, JPA 1.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on January 23rd, 2024.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Joint Powers Authority members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Fogg,
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. JPA 2.
Monthly Treasurer's Report for the month ending February 29, 2024.
Receive and file. Adjourn the JPA. There are no appointments to boards, commissions, and committee. Public comment. Any person with public comment that would like to address the council on any matter not elsewhere considered on the agenda related to city business may do so at this time. 1 minute. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Backwards to 2013 when Yvonne was, in office in the city clerk's office, and I was homeless in the city. There seemed to be some disagreement as to whether you had the right to eminent domain, so we're still debating that, along with Auntie Maxine out in Compton, because I attended the legacy meeting with NHS in Compton, and also their corporate office as well. So it's my spiritual intention to be here on a regular basis, regardless of whether it conflicts with Compton City Hall meetings as well, because theirs starts at 5:30. Because I know what has happened is there's been some misappropriation of funds from MTA. We have missing money, taxpayer money from MTA. Okay, and I gave my word to Auntie Maxine and a certain Supervisor Mitchell that we were going to get all Thompson's money back and it was going to get reappropriated. Whether it ends up in Inglewood or not, I do not know because too many people have gone out of business just on La Brea and just
Okay,
on the shop.
ma'am, okay, we're at time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, and with that, we'll go to mayor and council, mayor and council comments. Councilwoman Gray, District 1.
Thank you, Mary.
Mhm.
Hold on just a second. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Before I start my report, I do want to take the privilege, if I can, of introducing someone in the audience, my grandson, who is here, Michael Ector. He's on spring break, and he's one of our youth commissioners, so thank you for being here. Wanted to expose him to city government, Mr. Mayor, and everyone.
Okay.
So thank you very much. Let me start by, there are two items that were on the agenda. I'd like to kind of comment on them if I could. One is item number 6, and it has to do with a mental health grant that the police department receives. I want to thank Chief Pratarada and his staff for receiving that mental health grant. And you know that mental health issues is really important to what's going on in society, so I just wanted to acknowledge that. The other one is item number 1. It has to do with a budget amendment of $8.6 million, which I believe is to complete the Intelligent Transportation System, which is located around on Century Boulevard and I think La Tierra, and I think LAWA is part of the funding, as well as Hollywood Park. And that is a very important project, so I just want to make mention of that. So thank you.
You're absolutely right. They fully funded. You're absolutely right.
Thank you, Mayor. Let me start with the rest of my report. I attended an event at Inglewood High School last week. I think it was on May 29th, actually last Tuesday, 22nd. And it was kind of like a career day, and it was heartwarming because I was able to see how the kids there at Inglewood High School were exposed to the different colleges that came out, and they had different tables and booths to give the high school students information about college. And so it was very good to be there and to speak with Dr. Morris and see some of the staff there. And I also met the new principal there, which he was at our meeting last night. I want to mention his name again. His name is Lamar Collins, Dr. Lamar Collins, who is the new principal at Inglewood High School. On Friday, the 23rd or 25th, but it was last Friday, we had a fruit tree giveaway. And it's always amazing how our community is always interested in opportunities that we present to them with programs and resources. And the line was, there's a long line even before it was open to give out the trees. So that's always good to see that. And it was at Darby Park giveaway, and the tree people are the ones who sponsored it. So let me thank the tree people for bringing at least 100 fruit trees to our community. So thank you very much, tree people and their staff. And the police department staff was there too, and some of my commissioners. It's always great to thank them and volunteers. Let me get to the town hall meeting last night. First of all,
We're all out of time.
can I talk about the town hall meeting?
Put up 2 minutes, would you please?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Town hall meeting was amazing, because I say that because it was well attended, and anytime you can get at least 300 people to come out and hear about what's happening in Inglewood, that is amazing, I think. And the mayor, I want to thank the mayor who came out and gave a great presentation about how we had progressed here in this city. Just to hear that story again, it's always good to do that. And of course, we had our special guest, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who always just dynamic in her presentation and telling us about what's going on in Congress. And she stayed through the whole event. And the mayor stayed almost to the very end, so I want to thank him because I know that he didn't have to do that. He's always very busy, but he stayed. And so thank you for doing that. I also want to thank my colleague over there on to the left of me, Councilwoman Fox. She was there and she stayed for a while, and I appreciate her coming. Our city clerk was there, and thank you, Aisha, for that. I know my two colleagues here were not there, but I do appreciate your support of the event. And Councilman Morales and Padilla, so thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who were on the program. Thank you to the city manager, all the staff, the assistant city manager, everyone who were on the program. You guys were all fantastic. Dr. Morris from the school district was on the program. He was great. We had a robust conversation from some of the community members, but it was all worked out fine. I want to mention a few people I did mention at the meeting last night. I want to thank Betty Griffith, who was there to talk about the residential sound program, if any comments, any questions came up. Again, I want to thank Thomas you all for making the facility great, along with Derek Yubara. Also Malcolm, which is, of course, the councilwoman's assistant, he was there, so I just want to acknowledge him. And of course, the police chief was there and his staff. So thank you, Mark, for you being there. And a number of staff from the Inglewood Unified School District. So thank you all. It was a great informational event. So thank you to the community for all of you coming. Really do appreciate it. We will continue to inform the community of what's going on in the city, certainly District 1. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Padilla, District 2.
Great, thank you. Yeah, I heard your town hall last night was amazing, so great job,
Thank you.
Councilwoman. Excellent, right on point. I do want to, first off, it's interesting because when I came to sit down, I see this young guy sitting there with this Malibu shirt, and I'm thinking, this kid looks squared away. I'm kind of curious who he is. I tried to wave at him early on, but he was focused, looking around. Then you told me he's
strangers. Good
yeah. I was gonna say. Then when I found out he's your grandkid, you must have told him stay away from these guys.
No, I did not.
But welcome to our meeting. And I just want to couple of things. I want to acknowledge that we got a food giveaway program coming up next. April the 9th at the Tapatia Carniceria, which is located right at Hyde Park and Park. It'll be in the morning of April the 9th from 7 to 10 a.m. So if you know of any families that are in need, any persons in need, please have them come by so they can pick up some food to take home for their loved ones. Again, that's on the 9th of April, 7 to 10 a.m. Next is, we have Easter coming up this weekend, so I want to wish everybody a blessed Easter. This past Saturday, the city had their Easter egg hunt. We ended up having to make it a drive-through event because, as you know, we had some rain. But again, that didn't hold back the kids and the parents from coming out. So I want to thank everybody. As you can see, we still had a great turnout. The rain is not stopping anyone from coming out and celebrating the wonderful things that we're doing here in the city of Inglewood. I just want to remind folks that next Monday or next Tuesday, we're dark, no city council meeting in celebration of Cesar Chavez Day, which is that Monday. So please, don't make any extra trips to come down here and then find out that we're not going to have a council meeting. So just an FYI. And then I want to just thank all our city employees, all our staff, all our workers that every single day they make this city so beautiful, and the level of commitment and work that they put in is amazing. And so last week we had an opportunity to thank them. So we did a appreciation day for all our employees. There's some pictures up there. Again, we couldn't do what we do without the support of our community and without the hard work of all our staff, everybody on the Inglewood team that every single day go out there and provide quality service to our residents and our business owners. So again, kudos to all our employees. I do want to touch on item number 6, and I know the councilwoman mentioned it. It's about mental health and wellness, and part of that funds that are going to be used actually for our police department, for our officers, for mental health and wellness, for the staff. A lot of folks forget that when you're out there as a police officer, you're interacting and dealing with so many critical incidents that come up quickly. And so we want to make sure our officers are prepared to handle it, not only physically with their strength, but also mentally with being able to make sound decisions. So I'm really glad to see that our staff and Chief Ranarata and his folks were able to get this grant funding. With that, have a blessed Easter weekend and enjoy your family. Thank you.
And I think it was really great that, city manager and put together that employee appreciation. And next time he's going to not schedule it on a day I'm at Metro.
What? But that's why it was so much fun.
Mark did it on purpose, man.
So,
Good job, Mark.
Councilman Morales, District 3.
So, would like to start with thanking Thomas Yule before I forget, in regards to the tree people. Wasn't able to go out, but I'm always amazed how fast all those trees go away. The tree people are awesome. Hopefully they come back often. It's a positive event. But really, I wanted to spend some time thanking his staff, of course, who's always on the weekend, in the rain, everything, as Alex said. But overall, we had the opportunity to go to have that Employee Appreciation Day. And thank you, Mark, for doing that, because, you're bringing back some of the old culture that I remember. I remember having the small events that we used to have, and some of the employees were talking about them. But it's just a moment that we are able to kind of reflect and thank everybody for everything that they do every day. So it's a big deal. So happy Easter, everybody. I do want to say, Monday is Cesar Chavez Day. And one of my favorite quotes he used to have is, preservation of one's own culture does not require contempt or disrespect for other cultures. And that's kind of the tone he set in everything he did. So with that, have a happy Easter.
Eloy, that was so deep.
It's deep, right?
That was deep?
It was deep.
Okay.
Take a second to reflect on that.
I will think about it.
Thank you very much.
Councilwoman Falk, District 4.
Thank you, Mayor. First, I want to wish Angela a very happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. And then I also want to congratulate my fellow female colleague over there on a wonderful town hall last night. Great job, lots of great information. Also want to acknowledge the great presentation that Mayor gave. His presentation showed the difference from when he first took office in 2011 and where we were as a city in 2011 versus where we're at today. And you would be amazed to see what achievements the city of Inglewood has made and how far we've come. So it was a really good presentation. Also, I want to acknowledge our young, handsome man that's there visiting. Thank you for visiting with us. Very handsome. You said that's your grandson? Yes. Okay, very handsome. Thank you and welcome. Okay, Rolling Loud has rolled through. And I want to tell, do you see all those people in the audience? Right there, 45,000 people per day. Rolling Loud. And when I tell you, they not only put on a wonderful show and included Inglewood residents, which I really would like to lift them up and acknowledge them, but also they were very active and engaged with our, now our city manager, but Public Works team to make sure that traffic was under control. They actually made sure that the trash was picked up every day. So they partnered with the city of Inglewood to make sure that event went very well every day. So I want to lift up and congratulate Rolling Loud. And I actually will look forward for them. So I wanted to acknowledge the great work of our Parks and Recs director, Thomas Yule, on the Inglewood Senior Center Black and White Gala. He did a fabulous job for our seniors. They had such a good time. I just love our seniors. They like to have a good time, y'all. That's all they want. They want to have a good time, no drama, no nothing. And so they enjoyed their event. I was very happy to be able to be there and meet a lot of our seniors. And I guess if they had not had it during the COVID, but they brought it back. So it was a wonderful event, and I'm so glad I was able to be there. Last up is our Women Rock Empowerment Summit is coming up. It is taking place on May 4th. I am looking for me and city clerk. And then we also now have another female that we are bringing into the mix. So we are all looking forward to having a wonderful event for the ladies, the residents of Inglewood, and bringing lots of great information and just providing some really good fellowship, some information, education for our women in Inglewood. So there's the contact information. Please contact my office at 310-412-8605 if you would like to participate as a vendor at the event. And also, please look out for social media pages. Lastly, we want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend. Happy Good Friday, happy Resurrection Day, and happy Cesar Chavez Day. It's a lot going on this weekend, but please be safe, have a good time, enjoy the family, and we wish you well from the city of Inglewood.
Councilman Morales.
Oh, thank
He already
you.
went.
No, I want to go again.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
You talked for a long time.
I was going to say everybody went over.
Jeez.
He kept putting
I
his 3
say
minutes.
I got a lot of time in the bag.
Okay, all right. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Oh my God, don't rush me. No, I just wanted to point out, thank you, Mayor. Mr. Atwell was nice enough to call up our Director of Parking, Mr. Bill Thompson. Ma'am, I just didn't want you to leave so he can speak to you before you leave today. So he'll be outside in the foyer when you're ready. Thank you, Mayor.
Yeah, the tall, good-looking guy out there. Okay, so, well, there's both of them, but Bill's just a little taller. All right, let's see, what did I do? We had a thing at Kenji Kabuko. I think they're going to put it up. But anyway, we had Tyrone Woodley, and he's a UFC 5-time champion. And basically, this brought a lot of parents and kids to get involved in this sport of discipline and training, and it was really a beautiful turnout. And it just shows you the diversity of opportunities that we have here in Inglewood, and it's called Champ Camp. And so they're signed up for 9 consecutive weeks. Went to the State of the City for Carson, Mayor Lula Davis, and it was a beautiful event. And then later, it's 6 weeks. So don't let me get twisted up. It's 6 weeks, all right. And so Carson had a very nice State of the City, and I was glad to attend. And then later on, I went to the city of Gardena, State of the City. So it was a State of the City week. I wanted to congratulate Councilwoman Gray on a fantastic State of the City. I don't remember when I've seen one so well attended, but I also liked and appreciated that she maintained order and decorum, because one of the things about town halls is that sometimes you have people that they just want attention, and she jumped up to the mic and shut it down. I was very proud of that. Congresswoman Waters was there. We gave her a resolution recognizing her for her service, and it was just a great community event. And with that, we're going to be adjourned. And welcome, young man. Come back anytime.
Thank you, Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.